Hello and welcome to my channel Delhi Tarot, and these are your weekly readings from the day 13th of January till 19th of January 2025. It's going to be a quick weekly readings for all 12 signs. It's a group reading, so please pick it up what resonates with you. Please leave the rest for others as always. So starting from Libra, let us see Libra, what do we have for you? You have a card which says all tied up at the moment, and the tarot energies you have is a card of world. Generally, the card all tied up is a little difficult struggling situation, but when it is being clarified with the world, it makes a very good situation for all of you Libra. The period of struggle, the period of putting more physical effort but still not getting the result, the period of delay is finally getting over with the world card here. You are actually finishing up the struggling period, and now just count your month of January to be the month of closure, because the year 2025 is going to make you move to another chapter of your life full of actions, full of movement. So overall, this card combination may seems to be little struggling, delaying for just couple of weeks time, but by January end you will see all struggles getting over forever into your life. And yes, the world is a major arcana card. You have gone through a major life lesson during this particular struggling month, and it's time for you to use those experience and exposure in the coming weeks forward. From the card of your love relationship, you have a message called unrequited love. So if even there were closures in the love life or the partner relationship, things were not moving as per your choice, please know the spark of love was little less from both the sides. The card says there was not enough chemistry, love, and the spark to keep the relationship going on. Moreover, when you have the card of world into your reading, there is a possibility that you will see a lot of closures happening. So that closure can also be into your existing relationships, associations, professional engagements, or commitment, because now you will move to another kind of professional attire and another kind of relationship as well into your life. Now today I'm pulling out an oracle card for your career, and oh my goodness, you again have a world for your career this week, which is number 3. Now, number 3 is actually representing that from now on, whichever career you are taking, Libra, you will excel massively into teaching people, into mentoring people, into coaching people, into guiding people professionally, spiritually, or the way you are. But yes, the world is giving you a happy ending to whatever you have lived up so far, and professionally and personally now you're moving into definitely another aspect of your life. This is, by the way, a very different kind of reading, because back to back you have got 2 world cards into your reading, and it says a very happy ending coming full circle. There is a lot of spiritual growths and insight coming your way. From the card of astrology, you do have Aries. Yes, the presence of fire energy. Now this year demands, because this is 2025, so overall this year demands a lot of extraordinary hard work, passion from your own side. Your lucky color is going to be red, your lucky day is going to be Tuesday, but remember that the fire energy has to be within, and for every new thing, every new chapter, yes, you have to do extraordinary work for sure. And the card says the energy around you is dynamic, spontaneous, crusading, impulsive action is also likely to happen. And yes, your lucky number this particular week is number 5. So this week, especially till January end, anticipate that there is going to be a lot of positive engagements wherein your communication is going to be very, very important. It might not give you immediate results, but then it is going to open up a lot of work related communications for you for sure. Now let's see what goddess oracle message you have for this particular week. And Libra, you have a card which says easy does it. So take a conscious call. Keep moving, but keep slow as well. Mind your speed. It says there is no need to hurry or force anything to happen for your good and understanding. Everything is actually occurring on its perfect time. Libra, I must say that you have a lovely reading which is giving you a clear indication of you moving a much better time period from now on. I will see you next time very soon. Be blessed. Gemini, let us see how the week is going to be for you. And you have a card which says the thinking man, which is being clarified by Eight of Cups. Now, there is something in your head and heart which is actually not responding you, or you're not getting the reciprocation of your choice. You're thinking too much about it, whether to stay back, whether to move on. Now, this could be a love relationship wherein you are only adjusting, modifying your needs, or this could be a professional engagement wherein you are not getting the reward, the respect, the recognition, the status, the overall, presence of your being there into that association or professional engagement. And that is why you are thinking a lot. And there is a very high chance that because you're emotionally very hurt, Gemini, you might decide to move forward. Now, the thinking man is also an energy which is telling you to be very practical, rational, and logical with your next move. So maybe when the card is there, the card is guiding you to take very conscious and a practical decision, have some alternative arrangement, and then move from your current present association. And yes, love wise, there is too much of turmoil, adjustments going on. So yes, I see here that moving away might give you some contentment, some happiness, but still I do see that this week your thought process, your overall assumptions, your overthinking might overshadow your emotions as well. From the card of love this time, Gemini, you say heart to heart conversation is very much needed before taking a final call off to your existing relationship. Just have a clear heart communication with your partner for the very last time and see if there is any possibility of scope for you to really have a patch up or a reunion if you really want to continue with the relationship. And the card says honestly discuss your feelings, your emotions, and what you feel about the relationship openly with your partner. For the career card, you do have a message which says Page of Ariel. Now, this is a very good card because page is a needed message, email, phone call for which you are waiting since very long. And Archangel Ariel is responsible to give you the materialistic abundance. So the card says there is an excellent opportunity which is coming your way. It will be offered to you very, very soon. Scholarship or the pursuit of education is also there. It is also the right time for you to at least upgrade or uplift yourself technically, try to learn something new. Time to get back to work and be very practical with your work from now on. And the astrological card has a message, the moon. Now, the moon might cause little illusion, confusion, the situation of non clarity. Now, this is a group reading, and we are talking about love life and relationships and professional life both. So for people, this could happen in personal life, love life, or this could happen in professional life. Now, when you have a moon card at any point of time in the reading, it is recommended that even though you are thinking a lot, you're planning a lot, you're making a lot of strategies, but avoid taking the final decision for the time being till the time you have reviewed your decision again and again, you have rechecked your decision again and again. So moon do give little confusion, but it also gives you intuition and gut feeling simultaneously. So till the time your mind and heart is one, don't take that major decision, rather postpone that decision for a little few weeks. And it says that yes, your lucky day is going to be Monday, your lucky colors for this week is going to be white, and your lucky number is number 1, which gives the presence of sun. And it's a very good thing that sun is going to give you the clarity, the illusion will get over, the gray clouds will get away, and you will get the bright shining light of sun into each and every aspect, giving you the way, the direction going forward. And the overall message, your angel goddess oracle message is be bold, be courageous in your thought process. It says unleash your adventurous side, but take calculative risk going forward and try to be daring to explore the best into your life. So Gemini, this is actually a very good week for you to think in a very harmonious and a balanced manner, and don't be aggressive and impulsive for any decision going forward. But I wish you a very, very good year 2025. And yes, your yearly readings are already uploaded on the channel. Do have a look whenever it is convenient to you. I will see you next time very soon. Be blessed. Let us see what messages do we have for Aquarius for the coming week. Aquarius, you have the world now. All air signs people, you guys have the influence of the world. Such a strong influence that all of you are moving to major another chapter of your life. The year 2025 is very lucky for you, because in the first month itself you guys are getting the world card. Even you Aquarius people, this says that whatever was not, you were not happy, you were not able to resonate with whatever was happening, it is finally coming to a very happy closure and an ending, and you are moving into another next part of your life. So treat the earlier part as the first part of your life, and now see that yes, you're going to give a restart to your career altogether, and even to a lot of aspects into your personal life. From the card of tarot, you have another major arcana card, the Chariot. Now all the scattered energies will be collected into one, and going forward 100% Aquarius, you will move forward upward into your overall life. This card also gives an indication that the overall energies, you will feel much more energetic. There will be a lot of actions which is going to happen on its own, and you will also love to make the moves of your choice. More importantly, the card gives an indication that from now on you will leave all the emotions behind, and you will take things very practically into the life, and you will have a nice blend of harmony and practicality into your life. So this is actually a very good motive and an indication to begin with 2025. And in the card of your love relationship, you have a card of chemistry, and the card says there is such a strong magnetic attraction with your partner. So be ready to actually relive your love life also. Now when I'm holding this card, it says that yes, there were certain differences going on, and maybe there was certain misunderstanding, and you guys were not able to give good time to each other, and you were not able to understand the expectations of each other. But with the overall chemistry, intimacy improving, the overall relationship is going to support your other aspects of your life as well, very well. And from the career, I'm pulling out the other oracle card today. You have a lovely Queen of Ariel, and this says that with your own intuition, with your own feminine energy Aquarius, you will be absolutely wonderfully will be able to handle anything which is going on into your money, your career, your finances. And the presence of Archangel Ariel is responsible to bring the stability, the recovery, the peace into your professional life and career. So yes, this is going to be a very good recovery and a stability period for all of you. And the card says it's time for you to nurture yourself with your upgradation and those you love, the ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, and wide as advice. So don't ignore the suggestions, the directions, the advice which the learned people are giving to you. You feel they are senior to you, you feel they are mature than you, they have greater wisdom. Just use their direction and advice going forward. But overall, Queen of Ariel is going to give you a nice coverage to your professional life and career. From the card of your astrology, you have the 9th house present here, giving such a fiery energy into your reading. So yes, needless to say, air sign people, especially Aquarius, you will also need to work more, or I should say harder in 2025 in case you want to achieve something very big. Unlike other time, yes, more efforts are needed, and your lucky days are going to be Tuesday. Your lucky color is going to be red, and it says it's time for you to even broaden your horizons, your understanding, your maturity, either spirituality or academically. You are going to move on a very long journey. So whatever you are going to start and begin in the month of January, you're definitely going to continue throughout the year 2025. Your lucky number today is number 2. So 2 is an indication that trust your intuition, your gut feeling more than any other thing. Let it be your anchor, let it be your guiding force for the next week. From the card of Goddess Oracle, the angel message for this week, it says the justice and the fairness. The Libra energy is also so strong into your reading. Whatever you think is due to you, Whatever you think you deserve, that justice, that fairness is going to happen soon with you. It says the situation will be handled in a very fair and just manner. So the feeling of being into any kind of feeling of being feel victim, that oh, I deserve this, I need to get this but I didn't got it, all those feelings are going to get vanished, and you will get the needed justice, not just in one but all aspects of your life. Aquarius, I wish you a very happy week and a very happy new year to all of you, my lovely Aquarius. I will see you next time very soon. Be blessed. It's time for Taurus. Taurus, let us see your weekly reading. You have a beautiful journey coming in, and this card is being clarified by Four of Swords. Now, there is a travel also, but simultaneously you feel that you have gone through enough, and on the other side, your heart also wants to take some rest, some rejuvenation. Now, trust me, this journey needs extraordinary effort, courage from within. This journey needs inner motivation, inner zeal to make it again big in life. And with Four of Sword, yes, you can take temporary break. You can take temporary withdrawal. But yes, this journey is going to make the life again very beautiful for you. The journey is bringing name, fame, recognition, but it do brings internal and external travel as well. And this week, be away from any chaotic situation, any situation you feel is turning into a conflict, argument, converting into miscommunication, things are not clear at the other end, you're moving into an argument which is directly or indirectly related to you. It is better to stay away from the drama of others, especially at workplace. From the card of a love relationship, you do have a card of passion, which says allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Give good time and energy to your love relationship. I do feel that there are a lot of patch up reunion movements which are going to happen. So, overall, the week is a very average or a settled kind of week wherein more action, more aggressiveness, more impulsiveness is not required at your end. Just do some little self introspection and see what is giving you comfort, rest, peace and calmness in your love relationship and even at your professional front. Just take that move going forward for yourself. From the card of career, you do have an oracle card, a wonderful oracle card, that is Four of Gabriel. And Four of Gabriel, it says that whatever professionally you intend to have, whatever professionally you wish to or desire to have in the way going forward, especially throughout the year, the beginning has already started and you are moving on the right direction. And a lot of you will see wonderful professional closures in terms of good contracts and projects coming your way. And if you're starting anything, as a solopreneur or as an entrepreneurship, or you want to establish some new business, it is also a very good time. And people who were struggling before they started something new, now you will see that yes, things are turning your way into your favor from now on. The card says there is a big celebration time coming forward for you. Abundant rewards of the hard work you are now going to receive for sure. The challenges, the delays are going to give you tenfolds. Release your burdensome situation to divine, because everything will be handled in a very good time. From the card of astrology, you do have the 10th house. Now, 10th house in astrology is actually related to career, is the way you are moving or progressing forward into your professional life, which is a very good period starting for you here. And the card says your achievement and status in the outside world is going to improve big time. Your lucky day is going to be Monday. Your lucky color is going to be white. And your lucky number is going to be number 2. So at each and every step, whenever you have to take an important decision, go with your intuition, go with your gut feeling, go with what your heart is finally telling you, and then take the needed call. From the card of Goddess Oracle, you do have a card of home. And the card says that your overall household situation will improve. Either there is a move or a healthy journey in the occupant. Now, this also talks about internal, external movement. So, if you feel that you are not settled at a particular place, workplace, or home, yes, this is definitely the time when you are being guided to change your place of work or change where you live. but overall moving from one place to another, professionally, work wise, through the associations, engagements, where you stay, your town, definitely if there it is there in your mind, it is going to be very much favorable for you. You may think about it very seriously, Taurus people. The change is into your favor. Do let me know how you resonated with your quick weekly reading. I wish you all the very best, not just for this week, but a very happy new year to all my lovely Taurus people out there. And do check your yearly readings as well. I will see you next time very soon. Be blessed. Virgo, let us see how your week is going to be. You have anxiety, and which is being clarified by Ace of Pentacle. Now, if this anxiety is related to money, career, and finances, you will get sorted very, very soon. With Ace of Pentacle, be ready to welcome a new glimpse of a project, of a contract, of a new job. If you feel that things are not coming to closure, at least you will get an interview call. The things will start moving in the right needed direction. Overall, the stability, the new avenues for your sources will definitely come, which will give better good boost to your money, to your career situation, and to your overall financial situation in life. This anxiety I'm sensing when I'm holding the card can be related to some relationship, or there may be stress at your workplace or in personal life, but this is also related to your health as well. When I'm holding this card, there is an urgent need for Virgo people to go for an immediate health checkup and consult the needed people. You need to get it checked for sure. And for the anxiety, yes, there is a possibility that you are overthinking, over assuming a lot this particular week, and overthinking, over assumption is leaving you with little stress or anxiety this week. And yes, the overall situation which is related to your your money, professional life will come to a better movement for sure. For the card of your love relationships, it says yes, there are differences going on, which we have sensed already in the anxiety card. Now there are religious factor. It is not about you and your partner that you guys are not going well, there is an issue between both of you. You are being affected by the external factor. It could be family factors, it could be religious factors, those factors which are not into your control, those factors which you have never thought about, but now it is important for you to give some kind of significant impact to those particular factors as well. So it is more about the other things impacting your personal life or your love relationship, and that is also causing anxiety and stress, Virgo people, to you at the moment. The card says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and the spiritual path. And the card is giving an indication that you guys needs to find out a middle way in order to nurture the relationship going forward. Now, from the card of career, the oracle card you have is 5 of Gabriel. And the card says there is a challenge you can resolve. So I do feel this week there are little challenges at in all aspects of your life. So just taking things very peacefully, calmly will help you to pass on this difficult time. And the card says withdraw from the drama of others. Don't move into any situation which leads to conflicts or misunderstanding, which is directly or indirectly related to you. Have patience with yourself and even those around you. So just take out your peaceful time this week, and this shall too pass for sure. And the card you have from astrology is a Gemini. So the air signs, the air energies, the communication, the way you talk, the way you express is going to be very important. Take it politely. Avoid being very straightforward and rude up to the extent of hurting people, or it can also lead people not understanding your intention. So this week there is a very important guidance. Mind your tone and words while you're talking to people. And the card says the energy is communicative but mischievous as well. The witty and informative information may get splitted around you, so be very wise that you are not spreading your important sensitive information just like that in your circle. And the lucky day is going to be Monday. The color is going to be white for you, and the number which is going to be lucky for you is number 9, and 9 belongs to planet Mars, which says that yes, unlike other times, there will be more aggression in you, more fire energy in you, but you need to keep a check and also little more hard work is needed than the other times. And yes, let us now see your goddess oracle message for this week, and it says, High Priestess. So your intuition will guide you. Some important facts and figures will also get up at the surface level for you to take the needed action. It says you have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. So use that knowledge, use that maturity wisely, not just for yourself, but even for people who are around you and can be benefited with this knowledge and spiritual wisdom. Best of luck and wish you a very happy new year. I will see you next time very soon. Be blessed. Time for Capricorn. This week your energy is attachment and you have a sun. What a brilliant oracle card and tarot card combination. Capricorn, a very big success is waiting for you. The only thing is you have to leave your past completely, not just action wise, but intention wise, thought process wise. Every time if you feel that you are moving in the past, you are remembering the past, you are attaching your energies to the past. If you really want to have a shining future, you want to have all the clarity and vision into your life, you only have to look forward. You have to think from a new perspective, new energy, because sun is there right in front of you the moment, and this attachment is your own attachment. By your own choice, your will, you are moving backwards. So if you have beared any loss, if you have gone through any betrayal, any turmoil, please know that no major events happen in life without our own karmic deeds. You must have balanced your own karma and just leave everything on those notes and move forward in life, because the sun is the next step which is going to happen after this attachment. The more you are out from your own vision of past, the clarity, the opportunities, the new options, the new choices are waiting for you just right over there. So just think about it. It's a big food for thought. For the cards of your love life, yes, you deserve love from all relationships, especially your love relationships. This also means that you are lovable from every relationship in life. This card is giving you a holistic viewpoint that, start looking for love outside your, especially from your partner or into your marriage. It is also giving you an indication for self-love and self-care going forward. Give priority to that aspect more. And for the career, you have an oracle card, which is the moon with number 9. It says the struggle, the challenges will only have one solution, that is working harder than before. Rather, in all maximum signs today, we are getting indications for working hard, and it's a year 2025, which demands more hard work unlike other years. The confusion, the illusion created by moon, the non-clarity created by moon into your professional life will vanish, will fade away with the energies of sun. So you have two major planets into your life. It all depends on you, that how much you are working on self with the attachment to any particular past, any particular specific engagement or association. The moment you are out and open in the world to explore anything coming your way, trust me, you will have a lot of doors getting open for you. The card of moon says the opportunity to improve your plan. It's time also for you to listen to your intuition for guidance. It's time also to face your fears and become very strong day by day. So the card gives you the lucky day as Monday, and the color, the color for this particular week is white, and the lucky number for you is going to be number 5, and 5 is the number of communication. Use your communication the most during this week. From the card of astrology, you have a card of Scorpio, which says the overall growing energy is very intense. So anything happening into your life has to be very deep thinking. You can't take anything on the surface level. The more you are thinking everything in a very detailed manner and you are working quite well on it, the things are going to move faster for you. However, there are major chances that you will improve quickly on your professional life, at your career front, and the money and finances get stable very, very soon. From the card of your oracle, you do have a lovely infinite supply And I was just sensing this from your other cards that the money finances will improve up to the extent that you're going to feel very secure and safe for your rest of the life. It says you are supplied not just for today but all of your tomorrows. So there is nothing to worry about at any point of life. The only thing is that you need to get sorted within yourself, Capricorn, that how soon you are leaving whatever has happened into your life and how much you are open to explore the new, the unknown coming to your life for your own betterment. I wish a very good week to you and a very happy new year to all my lovely Capricorns people. I will see you next time very soon. Be blessed. Time for the Aries reading. Let us see what message do we have for Aries. Aries, in your energy you do have the card of envy. In your tarot you do have a card of star. Now this is a wonderful oracle and a tarot card combination. It do sees that there is a jealousy, there is an animism which is impacting your environment, which is impacting your own mental state, when emotional state as well. But the clarifying card is the card of star, which says that even in a difficult situation wherein the environment is not so appreciative and supportive for you, Aries people, you will soon get a wish fulfillment out of it. That means you will come out from a very difficult, challenging situation which is not giving you any ease or comfort, and you will well settle with the newness which is coming into your life with this wish fulfillment. The star is telling you that though there was a delay, but things will improve for you from now on. And the year of January, not just this week, but the year of January, the year of 2025 is going to be very, very productive, improved, and the year is going to be a very stable, and recovery is going to happen at a very long way, which means each and every area of your life which was impacted earlier will now see the recovery, will now see the stability of your choice. So yes, things will improve for sure, but you have to be very careful that you are not sharing your plans, you are not being so vocal about your thoughts, or you are not being vocal about your own moves before you see that yes, things are getting settling or things are getting very, very smooth for you in time to come. From the love relationship this particular month, you do have a card which says healing family issues. Now if you see, the star is bringing a very neutral, very cool and a calm kind of impact on all aspects of your life. So if there were differences in your love life before, or the married life was not going so smooth, this period will show a lot of healing energies, recovery to you even into your love or married life. It says your love life benefits as you forgive your partner and you forgive what has happened not so good in the relationship. The healing will automatically happen very soon. Now today I'm pulling a career oracle card for you, which says Knight of Ariel. And Knight of Ariel is a very good stability card into your career, which says that yes, there will be positive movement, there will be forward movement, but simultaneously you will have settlement, you will have recovery, you will have stability. The best part into your reading, Aries, that everything which was scattered earlier, things which were not clear to you, will now show a much better result for you or resolution for you in time to come. And the card of Knight of Ariel says there is so much to accomplish for you in the current workplace. Make a very detailed plan, work plan for yourself, being watched over by someone. There are a lot of guardian angels, and you are actually being protected by the specific angel or deity to whom you are offering your prayers on daily basis. Just keep up your prayers, because you are well surrounded and protected by your angels and guides. From the card of astrology, you do have the 6th house, and your lucky color this particular week is going to be yellow and shades of golden, and your lucky day is going to be Thursday and Sunday, and your lucky number this week is going to be number 2, which is the number of the moon, And the card says that yes, the illusion, the confusion, you can clarify with your own intuition, your own gut feeling. And from the card of your oracle card, you have a card of bride, goddess bride, which says it's time not to look back. So don't look at the back. Whatever you feel has gone, whatever you feel, you know, it's not there in your life. We feel that we have lost something, but everything has its own karmic period in our life. It says it's time for you to even stand up for your own belief system, what you feel is right for you, what you feel is justice and fairness for you, and stand up on that. That means you have to be very assertive and affirm on your own process this particular week. Depending on others, you know, thinking about yourself on the basis of people's image and what they say, what they feel about you, is something which you should avoid this particular week. And I hope that the week goes very well for you, and I also wish you a very happy new year to all my Aries people out there. I will see you next time very soon. Be blessed. Leo, let us see how the week is going to be for you. You have door to personal healing and happiness, and the clarifying card here is King of Sword. Now, this week is actually the week for you to use your intellect, to use your wisdom wisely. There is also a possibility that people want to support you, but you need to also come forward in support to people who you feel are going to help you in the long way. When I see this card, yes, there is a lot of development which is going to happen at the inner level, but how you communicate your feeling, how you communicate your thought in the groups of your choice, personal and professional, is also going to be very important. Now, there will be some life instances or some event which might happen this particular week. These instances are happening to give you self introspection, that yes, it's the moment for you to be aware. In case you feel that you are not doing good to anyone, or you are not following the right path, this is giving you a sign, signal, and an intimation that the moment you learn from this life lesson, or the repeated patterns which is happening into your life, sooner you are going to move on the journey of little wisdomful journey of spirituality and improvement on your own end. And with this knight, with this King of Sword, there is also a possibility that the kind of growth you are looking forward into your professional life or into your career, you will get it for sure, provided how good and supportive you are with people matters a lot this particular week. From the card of love relationship, you do have a card which says it's time also to give your relationship another chance, work on your partnership. Now, this requires good communication, good channelizing of your intention once again, because King of Sword is giving impact on your personal life. It is giving impact on your professional life as well. In case you truly value your partner, you truly want to nurture the relationship, Leo, it is very important for you to quickly handle it soon with a good soft heart to make things into your control. From the card of your career, you do have a oracle card which has Page of Raphael, which says a new emotional situation might pop up into your professional life or your career. Message regarding relationship or social invitations are going to happen this week. There are great intuitive insight. Now, this week again, how you nurture your relationship, how you carry your own self in the association is very important. The whole week is giving you a lot of signs, symbols, and indication, Leo, that you have to really keep a good watch on how you talk to people, what is your body language, what tone you are using at workplace, because I do feel that this may lead to some conflicts, some disagreements which will not be into your favor. So you have to be very careful that at least you are not moving into any kind of situation wherein you are too aggressive and you are pushing your things on other. Just mellow down with your communication. Try to be as soft, as generous, and as humble as possible this particular week. From the card of astrology, you do have a card of second house. The lucky day is going to be Friday for you, and the lucky color this week is going to be green, and the lucky number is number 7. It's time for you to use your knowledge, use your competencies, use your skills to best of your capabilities. Now the card also gives an indication which says you need to handle your finances, your assets and your valuables with little care this particular week. That means there is a chance of you losing something very valuable or important to you, so be very, very careful. From the card of oracle, you do have a card of guardian which says you and your loved ones are absolutely safe and protective. It's time for you to take a calculated risk at your professional front and be very sure that you are moving as per your own will and desire, but you are also giving some space to the people who are involved into that activity, into that event, or into that association, relationship, or engagement as well, because then it is going to help you in a very, very long way. Leo, it's the week for you to take good care of yourself. You have to be very careful, very cautious about how you are moving with relationships, social, personal, or professional, and I'm sure you are going to definitely do the best for yourself. I wish you a very good week, and I wish you a very happy new year as well. Be blessed. I will see you next time soon. Sagittarius, let us see how the week is going to be for you. You have a card of walking away, and you also have a card of 7 of Pentacle. Now these cards are giving you lot of messages that it's time for you to wait and watch, but simultaneously it is also the time for you to look after your independence and freedom. Now if you are in middle of any professional personal crisis, the card is an indication for this week that in the longer run you might wait for the resolution or for a peaceful solution, or you might even wait for a reunion or a patch up or a rework on your professional engagement. But sooner or later, for betterness, for your finances, for your career, for your professional life, or even for a good life with your in your personal relationship, you need to walk away from any toxic situation or any such situation which is not giving you contentment and happiness and joy within. This card is an indication that even though you might look at short-term solutions at the moment, but whatever you are currently in the middle of a professional collaboration or anything which is going on in your personal life, sooner or later you will definitely walk away from that engagement. Something which is going on is not going to stay for a very long period for yourself. And yes, for any important decision, it says still wait and watch and see how things are getting up at the surface level. Waiting and watching this particular week and this particular month rather is going to be in your favor, so that the peaceful resolution happens on its own and you are not supposed to take any major activity from your own end. Regarding your money, your career, your finances, if you are waiting for something good, you have already done your good work, now you're waiting for the result, please know that it is going to be into your favor for sure. For the card of love relationship, you have a message which says keep an open mind. It's time for you to give some time, some more understanding, some more space to your partner in order to help your partner to express what the partner really feels about the relationship and what are the demands, what are the expectations of the partner. It's time for you to adjust a little bit into the relationship and offer more whatever is in your capacity. The card says your soulmate may differ from your usual types and expectations, so giving open space, giving more understanding may nurture the relationship in a very good form. From the card of your career, you do have a message 6 of Ariel, so you are getting very good cards. Sagittarius period, no matter what challenges are going on, finally it is going to fall into your kitty and into your favor for sure. Even people who are struggling with legal cases, legal matters, please know things are going to be into your favor and there is going to be a win-win situation for you. The card says that materialistic needs get fulfilled in a much magical and unexpected ways in for you, Sagittarius, and there are acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. So have big heart, because things are turning your way very soon. From the card of astrology, you have the card of Capricorn, and the lucky color is going to be shades of silver. The lucky day is going to be Monday, and the lucky color is going to be, lucky number is going to be number 9. That's the number of Mars. So be ready to put more efforts, more hard work into something you really want to achieve or grab in a very short period of time. It says the energy which is surrounding you is very serious, materialistic, and hard working. I just read it. Yes, Sagittarius people, you need to work little more harder than any other time. And the card from Goddess Oracle says true love. So yes, there is a possibility that you are walking away towards a new soulmate connection if you're already sorted with your existing relationship. This is also the fact that if you are done with your professional engagement, and if you feel that, oh, I'm not happy, I'm not so creative and innovative, my passion, my hobby, my interest lies somewhere else, please know you are slowly and steadily moving towards the true love, the passion you want to create into your professional life. It says the romantic strings in your heart has propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So yes, from now on, be ready to receive more love and more choices in all aspects of your life. I wish you all the very best, Sagittarius. See you soon. Cancer, let us see what the week holds for you. In the energy, you have Angel of Love, and in your tarot, you have 9 of Pentacles, and it's a very good combination. Now, this says that if you bring love in handling all the situations, any situation which is occurring or happening in your personal life or professional life, the things are going to get sorted very, very soon for you. And the 9 of Pentacle is a very good and a lucky card for you. With 9 of Pentacle, you are very close to a materialistic need fulfillment. Now, this could be a new job for you, this could be a new partnership for you, this could be a new home for you, or maybe there is a huge possibility that you are reaching up to a major investments into your life, or you are going to get huge massive profits or bonus, or maybe some big amount of money through any source. That could be ancestors property as well, that could be winning from a legal case as well. Through any source, this week you are at least going to get the confirmation that the materialistic gain is going to reach you to very soon. And with Angel of Love, it is recommended that any situation, if you handle in a loving, cordial, and a compassionate way, things are going to get settled down for you for very soon, in a very short period of time. Now, the Angel of Love is also giving an indication that there are some past wounds. It's important for you to go through some self-care, some self-love, because then only the healing will happen soon for you. From the card of love relationship, you do have a card which says reconciliation is on its cards, because if you are going through any differences, there was a patch, there was a rough period going on, there is a good reconciliation period coming in for you. Someone from your past is also going to return to your life, so be open for a reunion. The patch up is going to be into your favor, because I do feel that the wounds are still there, and there is a possibility that some healing may happen if there is still the spark of love within your heart. From the card of career, you do have a card which says 4 of Raphael. Now, if you see, the whole reading for you is talking about the healing which has to happen. The whole reading is talking about the healing aspect. Cancer people, for the whole week, not just for this week, rather for the complete month, it is recommended that you concentrate on your self recovery, self healing, because Archangel Michael is present into your reading, and even your other cards are talking about you working on your stability and recovery first. And when I say recovery and stability, I mean to say the mental, emotional, physical, and overall well-being. It says seek out other possibilities even at work front, which gives you better and more opportunities. Look for a magic in life. Be aware of your overwhelming emotions. Now there is a possibility that you might have taken some of your practical, professional, major career decision while you're thinking from heart. You were getting too emotional, you were getting too possessive, about your own things. It's time for you to get absolutely practical, rational, and logical into your professional life, because there are good opportunities coming your way. And then it makes it even more important for you to think more rationally from all levels. So be ready for a good time approaching. And from the card of astrology, your lucky color is going to be green, and your lucky day is going to be Friday, and your lucky number this week is going to be number 4, which says that something solid you are going to start, or maybe whatever you are going to receive is going to be very solid, a big amount, a big chunk of money. And the card says the energy around you is of abundance in nature. So you're going to get richer, healthier, and you're going to get more and more productive from now on. You may slow a little bit, or you may relax a little bit. It's a brilliant, recovery period for you. And the card you have from the goddess oracle is the card of Sorceress, which says you are a magical person who can manifest clear intentions very soon into reality. So if you are working over 10 wishes and you already have 9 of Pentacle, be sure, promise yourself that you're only going to give priority to one main thing at the moment, because your time period is so positive that things will turn into your favor very, very soon. So whatever you're going to think, whatever you're going to visualize, or whatever you're going to manifest will come in reality very soon. So be sure what you are asking for and what you're demanding from the nature. I will see you next time very soon. Be blessed. Scorpio, let us see what message do we have for you. You have a man holding a heart, and you have 3 of Swords. Now this week there is a possibility of some emotional turmoil, some temporary break into your relationships. But why? Because this week you're getting overwhelmed with your emotions. I can also see that you are taking lot of things personally. And there is also a possibility that you are not giving 100%, or maybe whatever is happening with you at personal front or professional front is not something which is very close to your heart, or maybe you are not so comfortable, or you feel that you are not so creative and innovative. But yes, there is a temporary break, heartbreak, or a pain, emotional bleeding, which is popping up into your reading. And the card also says that your heart, your emotions are playing, or are overplaying, I should say, over the practical issues this week as well. So be very careful that especially at your work front, you are not taking things especially from your emotion side. You're trying to be at least rational with your own requirements, and then you are taking little time in responding and giving back your response to the situation. But yes, this week expect that there could be little turmoil, little argument, conflict, or something which you will not like at any point of time in your personal and professional relationship, and you might feel like ending the association promptly. So just play around things very safely, and try to be little calculative or little balanced, have a balanced approach with the overall situation. In your love relationship, you also have a card of romantic feelings, which says yes, your feelings are overwhelming this week, so try to explore it in a very reasonable manner. Even in the relationship, try to be at least see the other side and be reasonable with yourself and the overall relationship. From the card of career, you have 4 of Ariel, which says that yes, even if there is a turmoil, there can be a new start soon. When you give to the nature, you also receive good things. Try to change your resistance behavior, which is coming up in the card. It says extreme in how you can save or spend wisely. So be wise, be very calculative with your money. Use your saving, use your money only in those things which you feel are useful for you, or which you feel are, required by you at the immediate basis. Try to save money from spending, overspending, or maybe spending on luxury, or maybe something which you don't require immediately. Be very careful in your career as well. You need to take very cautious and careful call, and be very, very calculative with your decisions. And I'm repeating it again and again. And from the card of astrology, you do have a very important card, which is the card of Saturn. Now Saturn is a deity. Saturn is a planet which looks at the karmic justice. So this is actually, the turmoil is happening because there is a karmic balance which is happening. So the good things get good things, and the bad deeds get the bad deeds. It's like that your karma get balanced, and whatever you feel you're losing, you're actually balancing your past karma. And Saturn only looks at your intentions and at your hard work. So be very sure that even if there is a turmoil, you are being good, justified, and honest with people around, because you need to be true to your intentions. Your lucky day is going to be Saturday, and your lucky color is going to be all shades of black. And the lucky color this week is going to be number 9, which calls out for extraordinary effort, extraordinary hard work from your side this week. And the message which the card Saturn is sharing, it says, the part of you that accepts the challenge and is ready to work on challenge with the wisdom is something which will be checked, or maybe your commitment will be checked over your wisdom. And the card from your goddess oracle says, no matter what happens, at the end, the prosperity, the growth is going to be yours. So be very sure that the hard period, the hard time will get over very soon, but you are using your wisdom wisely. You are making everything in a very balanced and approachable way. And yes, finally, you are keeping your intentions good for yourself and people around you. I wish you all the very best, Scorpio, and I will see you next time very soon. Be blessed. Last but not the least, let us see the messages for my lovely Pisces people out there. You have the third chakra, Archangel Chamuel, and it is being clarified by the death card. Now there is a major ending coming to some major lingering on issue into your life, Pisces. This could be any personal turmoil you are going through, or this could be any professional engagement which is giving you a lot of discomfort, dis-ease, lot of pain. There were challenges, there are fights, there is unnatural feelings you are experiencing. So a major issue, a major turmoil is finally coming to an end. But to be honest with you, needless to say, death card, when it appears into any reading, it do brings lot of pain within. It do gives you lot of mental and emotional turmoil, because you are attached closely to something, and after any hook or crook, after every effort of yours, it still comes to an end. So be ready that there is a major ending which is happening into your life at the moment. There could also be concern that your ego, your pride is bringing an end to a situation. Maybe the chances of reconciliation, maybe the chances of patch up or reunion is not so prominent, and you are taking too many things on your ego or pride. Now I am keeping it separate from the self-respect. If you will be able to see the situation in a very holistic manner and giving a practical outlook, I do feel that you might take an emotional decision. That is why this death card is going to give you more pain and immediate impact, that suddenly something is going to come to an end. So think from a neutral point of view, think from a non-judgmental point of view. If you can still delay your decision so that you can replace the old with the new, so by that time, for you to get settled down, for you to get at peace, be calm, and then take a cautious decision, that is highly recommended in your reading. And the card for your love relationship, it says it's time for you to love yourself first. Give time, give space to yourself, because that is going to give you a lot of time. It says your self respect makes you more romantically attractive. Now if you see, the overall reading says that you need to work around your solar plexus chakra. It's time for you to feel not so over controlled by situations or things, and then only you will be able to think, in a neutral manner. And simultaneously, when you have solar plexus chakra in a reading, it is recommended that you don't try to push or try to control the situation. Allow things to have its own time and space. From the card of career, you do have 8 of Michael, and the card says you can make yourself free, make a courageous choice to change your own situation. There is a possibility that you are not able to see things clearly, and when you are not able to see things clearly, things do come to an abrupt ending. Now this ending might reduce your pain temporarily, but then still, if you are sorted with your past completely, then you quickly move on to the next chapter of your life. But when you have a death card into a reading, you still go back to your past, you think about it, you regret about it, you go into a victimize or a guilt zone. So be very cautious that if you're closing down anything, if you're completing anything, complete it forever. Don't look back and close it for once and for all. So take time, buy time in making that major decision into your personal and professional life. From the card of astrology, you do have a card of Pisces. Your lucky day is going to be Wednesday. Your lucky color is going to be silver and green this time. And it says the energy is endlessly loving and forgiving. It may confuse you or soften you towards a resolution. So try to be very careful this week. And your lucky number is number 1. No matter what happens, planet Sun will ensure that you will get the needed clarity very, very soon. So try worshipping Sun if you can. There are a lot of remedies. And the card of body of waters is your oracle card message this time, which says spend some time giving your healing near water such as lake, river or ocean. You need to recharge your battery. So yes, there is a lot of healing, lot of inner cleansing is needed. You need to understand your emotions, your state of mind first, and then act accordingly in a neutral and a non-judgmental way. Pisces, I really hope that you have a very good time ahead, and I wish you a very best and a blessed new year. I will see you next time very soon. Be blessed.